I'm flying!
You want to say hi to your dad?
Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. We're not doing anything dangerous.
We're not doing anything, Jason. Oh my gosh. Approximately 1 million Americans are injured annually as a result of falling on ice and snow. About 17,000 of these falls are fatal. According to the CDC, they say a lot of these are avoidable. Quoted by a search and rescue volunteer in the San Jacinto Mountains, I have seen so many unexperienced and inadequately prepared hikers on the Pacific Crest Trail who are not familiar with the area and who perceive the southern section of the PCT as primarily a desert region, leaving the hiker unprepared for the snow and ice conditions in the mountains.
So where are you guys getting a ride?
We didn't get anything arranged. We're gonna try to get to Pioneer
Mall.
Yeah, see what happens there.
5 ahead.
Yeah, it's snowing. Here we go.
Gee, I noticed.
See you down there. Good morning. It's Thursday, about March 26th. 8:50 in the morning. It was freezing cold last night. Came down to the valley and woke up this morning. I could not unlock my tent door. It was frozen, so it was freezing cold this morning. Aaron Rode, writer of the Desert Sun, writes, on March 27th, 2020, Trevor Microsoft Laher emerged from his tent in the San Jacinto Mountains near mile 169.5 of the Pacific Crest Trail at an elevation of over 6,000 feet and about 15 miles north of the infamous Thru Hikers intersection, Highway 74. Headed down to the Paradise Valley Road for March 25th, 2020 here on the Pacific Crest Trail. It's about 6 p.m. A few inches of fresh snow had fallen overnight, and Trevor and his two hiking companions set out along the trail toward the tiny mountain hamlet of Idlewild, where Trevor planned to pick up his ice axe and microspikes for traction in the snow and on the ice. Trevor would need the gear as he continued on toward higher elevations and for a planned side trip to the summit of San Jacinto Peak.
Everybody smile.
the trek to the 10,834-foot summit that marks the highest point in Riverside County. Although it is not officially part of the PCT, it is considered a frequent side trip for thru hikers on the Pacific Crest Trail. Trevor's father, Doug Leher, helped with research and preparations for the multi-month trek, and they thought Trevor would not need the gear until Fuller Ridge, a notoriously difficult section going in about 20 miles on the trail. But just a few miles into his hike that Friday, less than 2 weeks into his journey on the Pacific Crest Trail, Trevor slipped on ice while hiking around the side of Apache Peak, where the PCT is narrowly cut into the side of the mountain with a steep drop-off. The ice was hidden under a layer of fresh snow. He fell perilously, Doug said, sliding about 600 feet, sustaining severe traumatic injuries. By the time a search and rescue team reached him, an hour and a half later, he died from his injuries. Trevor's father, Doug, stated, "The trail is very, very, very steep, and one misstep and you start falling down the mountain." He said Trevor could have chosen another route. The Spitler Peak Trail turnoff at mile 168.6 of the Pacific Crest Trail is 1 mile before Apache Peak and provides a safer alternate route, taking hikers down into the town of Idlewild. These save lives, you guys. I've had these on 2 years ago when I was going through here and I slipped. These dug in and actually stopped my fall. Believe it or not, microspikes did. These are Catulas, the regular microspikes. And there we go. You'll feel and hear a big difference in your steps. Can you hear that? That's the microspikes digging into the ice and the snow. And since the snow is really impacted, it looks like some people have already gone up to Little Jimmy, which is really good. It means it's going to make firm travel, especially with microspikes. Just way better travel. You could practically run in this stuff with these microspikes on. Anyway, remember, Catula microspikes, you can get them either on the Catula.com website or you can go to Amazon. They sell them. I highly recommend these for the Pacific Crest Trail if you guys are early in season, or if anyone that's watching this video, if you just love to alpine hike in the snow, I highly recommend Catula microspikes. I can't believe it. Be really careful. This is May 20th, 2015. I don't know what the condition will be by the time you guys get up here.
Not as bad as it looks. It's not as bad as it looks.
These are some brave men. Bushwhacker,
Oh,
you
man,
could tell Lynn that you survived.
I survived, but it took everything, every ounce of courage. I didn't think I was going to make it until I got here.
And yeah, night shift, he survived.
He's the man.
He's the man. He was the leader of the pack.
No, Bushwhacker was.
There was a lot of snow A lot of snow on the trail. Lucky for us, some climbers coming up from the Whitney portal trudged away through some real tight spots. Climb pass. Okay, we made it to the chute, going across to the top of course, the pass. Up there is Oolong, and there's Maeve and Sean. And at the Muir Hut, taking a break. We're beginning our descent from the summit of Mount Whitney. I'm sharpening up my my K10 Cthulhu spikes for this coming up through hike for 2023 using a machine file. I'm here at the Arroyo in Pasadena, California, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about this coming up 2023 for hikers. This is the Corsa Camp Ice Axe. It uses a 75 aluminum alloy construction. It weighs in about 7.1 ounces to 8 ounces. It is rated in accordance with Type 13089 Type 1 for use as a snow anchor and self-arrest. The leash is rated 2 KN, which is about 500 pounds or 200 kilograms, which gives good support. It's a lock leash that you can get through Black Diamond. I highly recommend using a leash. It'll help if you drive your ice axe into the ground when you're self-arresting, and if the ice axe jams out of your hand, the leash will keep it attached to you and your body. In fact, will even help stop the fall. Corsa Ice Axe. Together with the Corsa Ice Axe weighing at 7.1 ounces and the Cthulhu Micro Spikes, which weigh 11 ounces, the total weight is 19.2 ounces. A smart water bottle was 1 liter, which weighs 2 pounds. So you're looking at maybe half the weight of a smart water bottle. I highly recommend for those who are going early, right around March, early April, to carry your microspikes in your pack with you, starting out right there at the southern terminus, along with your ice axe. You won't regret it. 19.2 ounces of weight is not that bad. You can adjust your weight accordingly. Safety is by far more important for thru hikers that are on trail this year. Thanks for watching the video, and good luck out there this year with your endeavor as you thru hike on the trail. What are you standing around? Get out there. Jeez.